Hi there guys, and welcome to another Wolfi's Tour roundup with myself Josh and my colleague G.
Good morning sports fans.
So yesterday saw the first stage, and what a fantastic stage it was, with brilliant support from the local Basque people all out on the road and in force. And then we got to see a fantastic 1-2 from the Yates twins, with Adam taking the first stage by a few seconds from his brother Simon, and taking the first yellow jersey of the tour. So G, what did you make of the stage?
There's a lot of takeaways from that stage. I think we were right in our assessment that a lot of teams were interested. The break didn't get far. People were interested in keeping it nice and tight. And the finale, UAE committing some big names to the front. Felix sort of accidentally walking off the front. Pogacar well up there for the GC, and Yates obviously taking it in an impressive fashion.
Yeah, so we saw the gauntlet laid down by the UAE team nice and early, trying to see if they could gain a few seconds, and Tadej did come in third in the stage, gaining a few bonus seconds over what we all deemed to be the biggest rival, and personally my favourite, Jonas, for the tour, coming third. And so with regards to that, what was the biggest surprise on the stage for you? Was there any surprises?
The biggest surprise for me was Jumbo sitting into their role as like the defending champions very early. They committed no bodies forward. They were just happy to tap out a good rhythm. Yates getting the win, it's massive. Another boy from Lancashire doing well.
Fantastic.
What were the surprises for you?
Well, the big surprise for me was Lefay, and the fact that he was the only one who could go with Jonas and Tadej when Tadej attacked towards the top of the last climb, the Côte de Pike. And so I reckon that he could well be a favourite for today's stage. So moving on to today's stage, it looks like a very similar parkour, again in the Basque Country. Again, it's going to be filled with those big passionate Basque supporters. And so who is going to be your favourite for today's stage?
My favourite today is going to be the best sprinter from a small breakaway. So I'm going to say someone like Magnus Kort. I think he's a good bet, especially now his team leader is unfortunately out of the tour thanks to a crash yesterday that took down Enric Mas.
So I suppose the only big news with regards to that is that two top 10 GC contenders are out. And what do you think the ramifications are for those teams? EF Education with Carapaz now out, and Movistar with Enric Mas now out of the tour.
I think it frees up both of those teams to let their pure climbers loose. I think with Nilsson Paulus in Polka Dot, I think he's going to hang on to that for a while. His team's going to be motivated to try it now they don't have a GC contender. Movistar, obviously they've got a wealth of good climbers who can now seek out stage wins.
Agreed. So with regards to today, you've already said that you're thinking that someone like Magnus Kort is going to win, a really good sprinter from a small group. Do you think then it's going to be a breakaway that's going to win, or do you think it's going to be a day like yesterday where it's just like a small break goes, kept on a tight leash, and then it's really just a whittling down effect throughout the day? It
depends on how Team UAE want to play it. If they want to hold the yellow for as long as possible, then it's going to be a fast stage and no breaks can get away. But if they don't want the pressure of defending it, I think you could see them decide early that a break can go, and it's going to be a small group of punchy climbers that will get away.
Okay. So I think it's just going to be a similar replication of yesterday, really, with Alaphilippe. I know I chose him yesterday. He didn't quite make the split. Came about 30 seconds down on Adam Yates. I'm just going to double down on it. Just say Alaphilippe.
Make the same mistake twice.
That's it, exactly. And so he's going to, I'm saying that he's going to win the stage, and that it's going to be pretty much the same. You're going to have Jumbo on the front, and you're going to have UAE on the front, keeping it all on a tight leash and quite calm. Because with this early in the tour, they don't want any issues for their leaders or for their riders as a team, as a unit, nor for their yellow jersey to potentially go on to someone or another team, another rider who may get up the road, and where it's going to be difficult to control the tour later on. So I think it's going to be the same, and Alaphilippe for me. I hope it comes off because he's in my Tour de France fantasy team.
As ever, our fan zones are in Sheikh Zayed Road and in the service course in Hidaria, and you should catch the tour where you can if you're in either of those locations.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Well, we look forward to another fantastic stage, and we will catch you guys soon. Thanks very much.